there are three basic approaches to spiritual life. Just as there are three essential phases of human life: childhood, adolescence, adulthood. We go through these phases. One is not better than the other. There's nothing wrong with childhood. It's a necessary phase in life. Adolescence also. And then hopefully, eventually, some sense of maturity or adulthood. And in spiritual practice, we also have corresponding levels. People in the childhood of their spiritual quest, they're childlike, they need a parent. Just as children need a parent to set limits, guide them, tell them what to do. So those people in the childhood of that phase, they're simply in that phase, they look for a guru, a teacher, someone to guide them, tell them how to live. And some people treat me or other speakers like that. They project like a parent figure. And they're hoping to find someone like a Socrates to guide them. And they miss the teacher within themselves. Now, that's during the childhood of our spiritual quest. When we graduate to adolescence, we become much more obnoxious. But it is a higher level. That is, adolescents have to find their own values, so they throw off what they've been told. Question authority. Maybe you've seen those bumper stickers. And, all those teachers are charlatans. They don't know what they're talking about. They're all fakes. That's the adolescent phase. They have to throw all that out. Only I know what's best for me. And it's kind of the know-it-all phase. And then eventually we may evolve into maturity where we listen to wisdom wherever we find it. Even in an old gas station attendant. We don't reject it, but we don't blindly follow it either. And so it helps us understand the spiritual quest, looking for teachers. We don't necessarily need a human teacher. But before the time of the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, the body was less anchored to the soul, so to speak. And having a personal relationship with a guide who would know you better than you knew yourself and guide you through life could be extremely valuable. And there were many such mentors. And in literature, there was King Arthur and Merlin. There was Gandalf and Frodo. There was Don Juan and Carlos Castaneda. So it's traditional, these teacher-student relationships. But in everyday life, in the modern world, we find wisdom everywhere. And it's about us being open to it, not just finding a particular person who is going to take us. And some people are only too happy to do that. Remember, trust has to be earned. Don't just give your trust to me or anyone else.